We also discussed the situation in the Middle East. We are extremely concerned about the very dangerous situation in the region. We see the escalation in Lebanon. We saw Iran's ballistic strike on Israel. All this heightens the real risks of a wider regional war. And we continued around the table to call for an immediate ceasefire in Gaza and in Lebanon, for the unconditional release of all hostages and for an end to the conflict. Likewise, there are urgent humanitarian needs in Lebanon to meet. Beginning of October, I announced an additional 30 million euros. This comes on top of the 1 billion from the European Union in support for Lebanon from May of this year. Around the table, we also discussed the conditions for a durable peace leading to a two-state solution. And let me stress in particular one very important point. This lasting peace and a two-state solution can only be achieved with a stable, a strong and a reformed Palestinian Authority. As you know, the European Commission is working towards this goal. We have already a 400 million euro emergency support package that is in place since July. It supports at the moment being the payment of salaries or, for example, pensions or the provisions of basic services in the West Bank. But for us it's important that we can not only disperse an outstanding amount of 110 million euros later this year, but that we have a mid- and long-term support plan for the Palestinian Authority in place. This should keep the Palestinian Authority afloat until the end of the year, and this is the first step in the right direction. But, as I said, we also work round the clock to have the second step, which is a more comprehensive, multi-year program to support the Palestinian Authority in their own fiscal, economic and governance reforms, so that the budget is stabilized till 2026. For all that, we need a collective effort, politically and financially, from the international donors community. This starts with the Arab countries in the region, and of course we also need Israel on board. Whatever the current difficulties, our responsibility is to continue the work for a better future.